Hey everybody, this is Ron. I'm driving around town today, and I want to talk about my villain, the main villain in my campaign, which is the Lord of Blades. Now, I've always been fascinated by the Lord of Blades and many of the villains in the Eberron campaign setting. I feel like they're very flavorful and leave me with a lot of story hooks to mine when creating adventures. Specifically for the Lord of Blades, I haven't run a campaign with the Lord of Blades as a major campaign villain yet, and so I decided let's do that. And as luck would have it, two of my players have really strong ties to the Lord of Blades and Warforged in general. One of the player characters being a Warforged, and the other one being a member of House Cannith, who created the Warforged, or at least the current iteration of the Warforged. So that's great, and I've definitely been using that to great advantage. I have given the party Warforged encounters, both combat and non-combat. I have an NPC that has interacted with the Warforged player a couple of times, trying to convince that player to follow the way of the blade, and I think that's going well. Also, I introduced a character that is a human who has a composite arm that looks very similar to what a Warforged arm looks like, and he was at least visually inspired by the Winter Soldier, the MCU version of the Winter Soldier, which I really like, and I like Captain America: The Winter Soldier. That's one of my favorite MCU movies. So I created this NPC villain as a lieutenant, kind of, and someone who is supposed to be recurring, and he has been recurring, and he tried to assassinate the one House Cannith artificer, but failed and got away. And I also recently revealed that this character also has ties to the Warforged character in their past. So that's been fun to reveal and play out and everything, and seeing how those two particular players have responded to that. And I'm interested to see what they're going to do in the future. Probably kill the guy, but even if they do that, it's still fun. So yeah, that's about all I had to say.